To you, it's a house. But for Ruth, it's a dream, because it has the very essence of who she is, what she breathes, what she wants to bring as a mother, a wife, a daughter.
I just said to Kevin, I love your end pieces to camera, your sum-ups, the kind of... I love that, and you're always on a roof somewhere.
And tomorrow I'm doing your job.
No, you're a great man, and you have a great touch to things. And often we go through you, the pride and the pain and everything involved in it. But we all want to be happy at the end. What makes you angry? Wasted opportunity?
Yeah, people doing it the wrong way. And it's not about the outcomes, it's not about the taste, because our tastes are all... They all vary. My taste is not the same as yours, or indeed mine 5 years ago. So, no, what matters to me is people doing it well.
Yeah.
You know, and if you do it with the right people in the right way, the right processes, you really, you know, use design properly, then you can get fantastic results.
So where do people go wrong? Do they dream too big, then? Or?
I think many people... It's not just... Well, perhaps not dreaming big, but building big. Do you know what I mean? And people often do this. They build really big homes and then discover they've got no storage and that the space they've got is just empty volume. It's not just more space to heat. It's not usable space. It doesn't give you connection. It doesn't give you...
aesthetic value.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with that when you meet, it's always nearly always a couple, and they start to tell you what they're going to do,
I'd bully them.
Thinking this is going to be a complete disaster?
Well, of course, on camera, I nod. Off camera, I'm there saying, well, why don't you try this? It's a programme which doesn't... You know, we don't go in and tell people how to do it.
No.
But what I do is try and offer some kind of steer. And I think the important thing is to extract from people at the beginning their kind of agenda, to understand what it is they're trying to do. And then, in the end, all we're doing is measuring the projects against that, against their original aim. And
your programme's about people's dreams in many ways. So when it comes to an exhibition, what are you trying to harness there?
Well, in a way, I suppose it's about turning the dream into the reality, isn't it? It's all the technical processes and it's all the products, it's all the kind of the craftsmen, the people, the journey to get there. And the programme is about that. You know, the last 15 minutes is the finished building, but the rest of it is the business of actually gluing it together. And I'm very aware that, you know, nowadays you can buy anything on the internet. You can buy a whole house. You can buy any one of 4.5 million separate tiles, you know, or, you know, there are 5,000 rugs to choose from if you can be bothered to look through them all. The point is that making the decisions is really hard, and that although you can see all this stuff on the internet, you can't touch it. To be able to go up to something and actually judge the quality of your sofa and your cushions.
What are you thinking? They're good quality.
They're OK. Yeah.
And the subject of judging. I reckon you must be a very antisocial person, or you have to be. Because the point, because I think you have a house and you've done this programme, as Ruth said, for 17, 18 years. People come to visit you, they are going to be hypercritical of your house. They're going to say, what sort of house does he live in?
Interesting you turn the tables that way. Do you know, though, I kind of think it's important to maintain the mystique. You know, never to give too much away in your life.
So nobody knows where you live.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I've got a reputation to maintain.
So you wouldn't have Keith Lemon through the keyhole round to your house?
No, don't.
Don't you feel that? Much as I love Keith. I think the smaller the more public your life is, the smaller your private life is, you know. And I am absolutely right, absolutely antisocial.
Did you set out to be doing something like this? No, or what was your dream when you were younger?
I did.
Did you?
You did, actually.
Did you? You were in news.
From a TV nerd.
Brilliant, brilliant. You see, there's a professional.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
I'm a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
So I studied architecture, the history of architecture. I studied the history of art. I actually had a very long and circuitous early career on the dole, working in libraries, worked as a theatre designer. But yeah, just ended up doing all kinds of stuff.
But you still, or to me, unless you're a very good actor as well, you still seem to have an incredible passion for it. I think that's what shines through. It keeps me watching, is this passion you have for the people, for what they're doing. You know, you love green living. We saw you there on a roof covered in grass. You're very keen about kind of people green living if they're building a new property. Do you still feel that passionate?
Yes, absolutely. And the process of designing, making and doing is what makes this world... I mean, it's out there. Look, the city up there is all... It's there. It's down to human beings.
It's a poet you should have been, mate. That's what you should have been. Thank you very much indeed. For Kevin, it isn't just a TV programme. It's a journey. It's a journey to the Excel Centre, where you can join, you can live, you can breathe what he is doing. From tomorrow, right through to Sunday the 7th of May. Come with him, enjoy it, experience it, live it, breathe it. Because it's not just Kevin's dream, it could be your dream too.
I'm out of a job.
And then that funny music
I'm out of a job.
It's lovely, that's the way, and that's where it goes. See, just like that. Great seeing you. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.